Western Christian trying to make it 23 straight to state. Starting in the second for City there for the block. Wolfpack set up Bentley Bleak, who brings it for the win of set 1. Now over to set 3, Aubrey Koiker sets up Shauna Van Dyken. She brings in the kill, advancing that lead. Wolfpack keep their momentum. Van Dyken gets it over to Addie Van Hol, who nails the ball in. Now we go to the game point. Wolfpack set it right up to Bleak, who brings it down for the kill to punch their ticket to state. The 3-0 win as the Wolfpack advance for their 23rd straight trip to the state tournament. A look at some other Siouxland teams on the road tonight. Bishop Heelan battles with Lewis Central. They fall 3-1. Waukee Northwest gets the sweep over Sioux City East 3-0.